Well, there are a few things that I want to make sure everyone understands when we look at 2008. Yes, our vision is top 3 and 3, and it's not just a financial goal or a numbers goal. Yes, it means being one of the top 3 companies in our industry within the next 3 years. But fundamentally, it's about something even bigger and more important. It's about building a truly great company, a company we can be proud of, a company we can be inspired by, a company where we've got the opportunity to challenge ourselves and challenge the industry and do something unique and different that we can feel really good about. And in order to do that in 2008, we've got to focus on 3 things. We've got to focus on our people. We've got to continue to challenge, recognize, and reward the great people in our company. We've got to focus on our clients. We must deliver better and better quality all the time, greater innovations all the time, unique, creative solutions as much as we can. That will make our clients extremely happy. That will exceed their expectations, and that will lead to more business from those clients. And that leads to the third area, which must be a focus area for 2008, and how we do that. We call that innovation. But how will we innovate specifically with different tools and technologies or processes, and how we share those worldwide? The downside to our business units is that there is the potential that a great idea in one business unit never makes it to another one. So we must be focused next year on innovation and sharing innovative ideas amongst all business units, no matter which unit that idea may have come from. We started this year with the organization into business units in order to become more responsive to clients and become more efficient. And yes, that has resulted in an improvement with our clients and how they've rated us, so that's great to see. We've also made an enormous investment this year in our IT infrastructure to support our people. We've spent over $750,000 this year. We also spent a fair amount of money on an IT audit to understand the strength of our infrastructure and can we reach top 3 and 3 with that infrastructure, and the answer is yes. And we've had a year of change this year. Our company this year has now gone over 300 people worldwide. We've got 8 offices now worldwide. We made 2 more acquisitions this year. These are remarkable achievements because during all of that, we managed to grow by 25% this year. We managed to eke out a 42% gross margin consolidated across all of our offices. We've managed 15% EBITDA year to date. So these are amazing achievements amidst change and challenge this year. And it's a real testament to the fantastic people we have in the company and the fantastic clients that we've got. I'm very proud of both of those.
One of the biggest challenges we're faced now with is this year we had so much significant change. From the way we're organized, our staffing, we had some staffing changes this year. We had some changes in management. We had new acquisitions. I mean, it's been a rocky boat, and you know, nobody can deny that. You know, people who live and we localize, they've experienced it firsthand. And I think that, you know, and really this year we've sort of looked at as a year of positioning. You know, so we moved over to this business model that's suggesting that it's the right thing, the right direction to go. We're getting engaged in different projects. Is moving forward is showing stability. You know, now, okay, we've locked into something, we've locked into an org model, we've locked into some processes and some teams. It's, you know, now let's let them go and do what we've asked them to do.
This year we were able to add Japan, which was one of the final missing pieces. So now we've got offices in all major markets worldwide. We've got a unique hybrid delivery model with our teams in China. We've got all of the ingredients to make a very, very good and ultimately great company. So we're right at the tip of that opportunity right now.
Basically, the new office, you know, lets us build on more capacity. Right now, if we had only like 17 employees, and the old office did not allow us to, you know, bring in more people because of the space issue. Right now, we have a capacity of bringing in at least 35 to 40, which for the next 2-3 years we should be quite happy and sufficient with.
Greatness is a choice. You've got to choose personally and as a company, that you're committed to becoming something great, not just average, not just good, because it's very hard to do that, and it involves a sacrifice to do that. And people have got to be inspired by the challenge, because it's the challenge where greatness is defined. In day-to-day activities where everything is normal, you aren't in a situation perhaps where true greatness can be achieved. But each day, if you chip away at it and you're looking to innovate, improve a small process, improve slightly a way we do work, improve communication. In other words, always trying to get a little bit better. That all adds up to something truly great. We're going to build a great company by hiring and retaining and satisfying great people. So it starts there. And we need great people worldwide, and they've got to have the challenges that inspire them worldwide. And then we've got to have great clients. But one follows the other. It's relatively simple when you look at it from that perspective. If you've got great people, those great people are going to attract great clients. Great clients are going to give you more and more business, and your company's going to grow.
And they really gave us a lot of confidence in terms of their ability to do project management from here and then source out the work to local developers in country that could really give an authentic feel to it. For us, it was finding a partner that could really help with the true localization.
Well, sometimes I'm asked, why do you keep pushing so hard to grow? And why do you keep introducing difficult changes that could really cause problems or create risk? You know, why would we do that? And the answer is because if we don't do that, another company is going to. In other words, in order to ensure the health of our company and the survival of our company long term, we've got to continue to innovate. We've got to continue to change as the marketplace changes. We've got to continue to try to improve things and create challenges for our people and create better services for our clients. So that's why we continue to push so hard. When you look at our track record, yes, it generates a great deal of confidence. We've had 23 quarters of growth, quarter-over-quarter growth. We've been profitable for the last 7 years in a row. We've got very supportive financial backers with Seth Lair at LLR. We've got an industry with great opportunities, as Don DePalma speaks about. And we've got a company that's uniquely positioned to take advantage of those opportunities as we execute through our top 3 and 3 strategy.
We really are positioned as well as anyone to seize that opportunity. So we feel very bullish. The ability to transact business in a multilingual environment to us was a long-term macro trend that we liked quite a bit. Clearly you have to have a senior management team that has a very specific vision of how they want to grow the business. You have to have the systems in place to be able to absorb businesses with different cultures and different people in disparate locations. So you really have to have refined your model to the point where it's been quite, it's a systematized approach to business. So we believe that the future looks very, very strong.
But at the end of the day, the real issue is, can the company deliver on its promise to provide a level of language service that satisfies the customer? And that's where any translation agency has to excel. That's where We Localize over the last couple of years has grown. What We Localize is doing is making sure that they're getting the right translators on the project, that they're going through a set, well-defined process in order to make sure that the words in one language or the code in one language, programming code in one language, make it into the other language or languages in a way that's going to be usable, understandable by the target community.
And we will make sure we do not become complacent. We are ready to go after some of the most challenging engagements out there. We've been very successful in some of those this year, and within the past 12 months we've won engagements for the likes of Google, which was very competitive. We've expanded our offerings into unique areas with Microsoft. We've continued to grow our business with Canon. We've got lots of great things happening in Japan now, which we acquired in July, where they are working with IBM and Microsoft, and China is continuing to grow. So it's been very exciting all around the world in all our offices.
There were two clients that we always had, which was Microsoft Japan and IBM Japan. And these two clients, very difficult to handle, satisfy, and we, before the acquisition, had been satisfying them, IBM Japan for 20 years and Microsoft Japan for 10 years. And using the same people, process, we were able to take in other clients that we localized had, like Apple, Google, Autodesk, and actually take in their Japanese business and successfully execute it in this office.
We're not short on ambition, so we've got big goals and aspirations, and we think we can achieve those. And as part of those, we're going to have to deploy an acquisition strategy. So we've acquired 7 companies within the last 7 years.
What excites me about being part of We Localize is we share the same values, we share the same commitments to grow, and we're excited about doing what we do and being part of a growing dynamic company. We are as good as our employees are, and we do have great employees who are committed and are excited about getting us to achieve our goals.
One of the strongest messages to me is being one of the smartest and best places to work for in the industry, and I think, and that's not even me kind of trying to sell it. I mean, because I think ultimately with the employees that we have, they all want that. We bring in, I mean, our employees are great employees. They're often highly experienced people, and very motivated across all the ranks of employees throughout all offices in the company. The future of the company, and particularly with the changes and the restructuring we've done this year, is really pointed towards how do we differentiate ourselves from our competition? How do we make We Localize look and feel and smell different from everything else out there? There's thousands of other companies we're competing for, and the only way that we can continue the long-term stability of the company is by creating some differentiation, and we believe that there's an opportunity in the market as well to achieve that.
The real way to properly differentiate yourself in this industry is through, very good service, very strong account management, and trying to add value to our customers. And the employees are key to that. So what we're finding at the moment is, our key contributors, our key employers are absolutely vital to the strategy going forward. So it's quite exciting to see what the next couple of years will bring. There'll be a lot of organic growth, which is us trying to grow our own business. There'll probably be a lot more acquisitions, a lot more challenges from a people point of view. So it's quite an exciting environment at the moment, and something I think that we're all looking forward to.
2008 is extremely exciting. Here's why. We've spent the last 7 years building a global platform, doing a lot of hard work, going through lots of tough changes to get in place a truly global company that can be unique and different in this industry. And we've done it.
So now it's time to take that good platform that we've built and make it great. And we're going to do that by focusing on great people, giving them the support they need to exceed the expectations of our great clients. As our clients' needs grow, we've got to be able to innovate in order to meet those needs, to deliver services more efficiently, to deliver higher quality services, to be highly responsive across all of our offices. By focusing on these 3 things, we will build a great company.